guys, Crew of Blind Wave. I'm Eric.
I'm Calvin.
I'm Aaron.
And we are back with Severance. Last week on Severance, we got a little peek on what goes on downstairs from the severed floor. I should say down elevator. I don't even know if they have stairs down to there.
Probably not. I mean, there is a stairwell, we know, because there's a severed floor
On the higher
stairwell
floor, though.
that Helly tried to escape, and then Helena would run back in.
Yeah, but does that mean, like, was there a...
I don't think there was a down stair to that
is there more downstairs?
stairwell.
Like, that seems like super secret.
But we saw what's happening with Gemma or I should say, and also Miss Casey a little bit. Though Miss Casey was kind of more of the, almost like the perimeter guard of keeping Gemma down there.
Yeah.
And then we also met Dr. Maurer, I think I don't know if that's his real name, but that's just, at one point, that's what he's called. But that guy.
I wrote down Mr. Tisdale. I wrote down Dr. Maurer.
Mr. Tisdale.
Those are two names I wrote down.
Yeah. Including a lot of names of all the doors and Allentown, Drainsville, all of that stuff, and Cold Harbor that is near completion.
Yeah.
So we're going to be continuing.
Devin wants to call Cobel on the upside.
Yes.
Over there. So he's coming back. Mark's coming back from his, like... We have, like, this weird mixture of, like, his memories, maybe, but also, like, what Gemma was going through. But the doctor took off, and we haven't called Cobel yet, so I don't know what we're doing with that.
Well, let's find out this time.
Oh, they have 5 seasons planned?
Love that joke. Even more than the last time you said it.
Did I say it last time?
I don't remember.
I said it last time.
Someone said it.
Oh, did you?
That seagull shit!
I think he's fine, just fine. You have to call him names.
No, I literally saw the shit drop out of his ass.
That seagull shit.
That's why they saved that take. Like, that's the one we're using.
You can't plan that, you know?
No, can't plan it. The seagull can't even plan it. He's got a cloaca.
It's gotta be.
No sphincters in his ass.
No sphincters, Aaron.
He can't keep it in.
You should have an animal show. With that tone of voice. Chasing animals. Because of the way it is.
That lion just shit. She is going.
She's just taking
far.
a drive in the state of P.E. Calvin. Salt's Neck.
Thanks for visiting.
No! Oh,
No.
I'm sorry, I assaulted your neck, Calvin. Eric is eating you.
He assaulted me.
You are eaten.
No. This looks like fucking
West Side.
I was gonna say, like, the same village that Arthur, what's his name, walked out of the water and got drunk.
For some reason, I was thinking of the Iron Giant, but I don't think it was this close to the coast. And no one drives in this town. Like, you can see the one car.
Well, everybody else is parked.
I guess, yeah. Like, no one's driving anywhere.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Imagine sitting in, like, toothpaste. Like, foam.
Like, in it?
I don't want to imagine that. I don't think anybody ever has.
I'm sure someone has. It's a guy in a Dr. Pepper pool. Wonder why we're here.
I mean, it's definitely the
Far away from Lumon.
It's the poorest area we've ever seen.
Oh, okay. Man, you shouldn't do that. It's bad.
You.
I hate littering people. You think this would be a whole Cobel episode?
You want a refill?
You can top me off anytime.
Was he topping off her coffee or her oxygen? Because I thought it sounded a little light. Ding.
And a little empty.
Yeah.
Is this like the town she's from, you think?
Probably.
She went back home? Maybe this is the place that she escaped from?
Cobel Town. I also don't know about that medical thing that she had in her shrine.
The town is older than I remember.
Well, that's how time works.
Meet me at the factory.
Is this the origin town? The place where Kier was born?
The drippy pot.
Love lighthouses. Lumon.
Yeah.
They had docks for shipping. Now, it's subtle, but I feel like there's some tension between these two.
What?
I wasn't picking up on that.
You not picking anything up?
No.
Let's see.
I look really hard.
I feel like they're about ready to draw, you know?
How much trouble are you in?
Yes.
What are you looking at? You made it in that trash can over there. Right in. Hit every pothole.
Devin again.
Yeah.
Okay. The first call had to have been whenever the doctor was still there. I don't know about this one.
Dang, that was a
He drifts around and she's like, ah!
quick. She slides up against the tailgate.
Yeah.
Damn, that is a hell of a place to build a house.
Coast is cleared.
What about the inland?
They can literally see the coast.
You're higher than a bearded vulture.
Okay.
Based on his driving, or
So they're watching the house, but not like the house. They're watching like the roads.
You
I
are
guess.
not welcome here.
Bam! Oh, that's not who you're coming to see? Or you're just coming to get something else?
Do you want to come down here and tell me what this is all about?
I recognize that lady's voice.
What have you done with my things? Sold. To the poor. They weren't yours to sell.
also they're the people you should just give stuff to, not sell it to.
Hey, you poor people.
Sell it to charity.
Yeah.
Poor telephone.
A Mr. Drummond
Drummond.
and the Wintertide Fellowship. Even at the factory, no apprentice was more industrious than you. Where is it?
The
Cards?
the cards are each of their like.
So this is your mother's room? Mm-hmm. That was the tubing that was like with the medical bracelet or whatever, right?
I assume.
Okay. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
She's crying. She's crying, Eric.
Oh, okay, I get it.
She's sad.
I was like, that's how she gets as high as a vulture.
So that one guy gives everyone in here huffing drug things, something to huff, which had to do with this lady somehow. I don't know how it had to do with this lady though.
This is fucking weird.
I disagree.
You think this is weird?
No. I think this is very weird.
It seems normal to me. She's on the bed, going to sleep. That guy's outside, still just waiting.
You think?
I don't know. Call him when I have a fucking kegger, is that what he said?
Did you see something?
No, but it's cold as shit in the truck, and I gotta get back.
He was really waiting out there.
I have to find it.
What's breathing or doing whatever she was doing, looking for something?
Clearly, Eric.
Clearly.
I don't understand why you're confused. Her stuff's gone. She's just thinking.
Is this her brother?
I don't know. I wondered that at one point. But then she said about being chums. I was like, maybe not.
Yeah, I
don't
think they
know.
were just forced to work in the factory young. And he got hooked on what the ether stuff.
Wanna get high? Wanna get high? Do 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 boom 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 boom.
He is a huffer.
Maybe she'll find it.
What?
It.
How?
This will help her find it.
Will it?
Yeah, she'll see some shit.
I saw some shit earlier.
That's you call.
Yeah.
That damn bird.
It was on purpose. He was right.
Oh, I haven't done that since I was 8.
8.
Forced child labor.
Forced child huffing.
Yeah, that's probably how they like kept him happy.
Yeah, I think it's a brother. They're just not as close as they used to be.
I don't think it's here.
Wait, does he know what it is?
What you're looking for.
What?
Maybe he doesn't know. Well, there's not a whole lot here.
Sissy, shut up!
Is she yelling at them or someone new? What else is there on the property? The pooper.
We're near the 9.
Oh, is this like one of those underground refrigerator things? You ever seen those? Supposed to keep everything.
Have I ever seen those? I have 15 there.
What are you, Hobbit?
I'm so desperate for comprehension.
Annual reminiscence.
It'll come. What was it?
Annual reminiscence.
Annual. Oh.
How'd you miss a whole fucking syllable?
I thought it was another word, and you've been talking about shit a lot.
Harmony Cobel. On the left, top left there.
Is that what she was looking for?
A yearbook
Or is that just something random?
for her
Something random.
Wintertide Fellowship.
Is that a cure head?
No, it's an award.
James Egan.
Base plate.
It's inside
Hiding
it.
something.
They would never throw away a statue of Egan. In his cabeza. Is it a map? What is it?
It's a notebook. Think.
Circuit blueprint, base code, overtime contingency, Glasgow block, all of it!
So she was the one that came up with
She
it?
developed it. Yeah.
I'll pause on all these.
Mary.
I was told, Kier's knowledge is for all.
That is true.
Don't put
The fire, no! No!
fucking
No!
Fucking Sissy.
Put her
Kick
head
her!
in there. Put her head in there. It's for like a second.
She did.
Did she save it?
Yeah, she did.
Oh,
It was her hand that removed the tube, not mine.
she couldn't live in this Kier world any longer.
Hey! Someone's coming!
Oh no.
I wonder if they have cameras and listening devices in the house. And they heard them talking about the technology and they're like, oh, we gotta get that.
I imagine there's only one road here, right?
Come tame these timbers, asshole.
Dude, she might be able to help Mark if she designed it.
Yeah.
You
She
know?
definitely should be able to.
Tell me everything.
Yes!
Okay.
Yes, Cobel!
Wait, is that it?
Yeah,
Huh, wait, no, it's early. It's not. This is only halfway.
that's it!
Ah! Ben!
I felt like it's such a short episode.
Ben!
No, it was fairly long.
37 minutes. Too short. Too short to begin the training. Man, that would suck if you had a height
Yeah.
requirement. Yoda would be like, what the fuck?
What, I have to be like 5 feet at 12 years old? Damn! Did you gain any understanding, Eric?
This is a challenging episode for me.
Was it?
Just because,
Didn't know what was going on?
well, characters comprehending things that I don't comprehend is one of my least favorite feelings. It's just, that was the entire episode. You know? One of my least favorite feelings in fiction. Not to say that it can't be awesome,
Hey.
but generally, that comes later for me.
To be fair, that one guy did not know what she was looking for either.
That's true. Hampton,
So
I think was just his name, right?
yeah, I think so. I don't know. I mean, it feels like this was her hometown or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
Lumon came here and either built a town, then left and destroyed it. You know, like it was like a a factory town, a mining town, one of those kind
Yeah.
of things.
Sure.
Or
like-
there was a town, the factory came, it made it grow even more, and then because they left, all the money left, and then they just slumped.
And it
you
seems
know?
like
Yeah.
they.
It might have killed off if it used to be a fishing town at first.
Yeah.
And then the factory came in and it became a bigger
Everybody
town than
stopped
that.
fishing and then started working at the factory, and
Because
everybody started
fishing
getting
was
sick.
dead.
Nobody could fish anymore, and then the factory closed down, and nobody had a job. Nobody
Yeah.
had what.
So
And then they stole
Livelihood.
her idea for the severance procedure.
she was a brilliant
Yeah.
kid in school. Like I don't know what it was in the yearbook. Did it say valedictorian or most likely to succeed or something?
I don't know. I want to go back and look at all that stuff. The cards, the yearbook, the papers.
If she was like a very, I don't know, prominent student, and then she was in school whenever her mom, I would assume, died. Right? Did she say mom or just her? There's a lot of hers, right?
Well, the other lady said your mother.
Yeah, they said
Okay.
mother at one point.
But I guess that doesn't necessarily support their sisters. I assumed that they were sisters
That girl?
to begin with, but Well, no, they have to be because
The only experience I have with the nickname Sissy is I have an aunt, and all of her siblings and immediate family call her Sissy.
they have to be related because of the plaque in the hallway said Celestine Sissy Cobel.
I think that's her mom, right? Was Sissy?
No, Sissy was her down there, right?
How do you know?
She called her Sissy at one point, right?
Did she call her Sissy?
I think so. But towards the end, not in the beginning, because I assumed that too. I wrote down Sissy and then wrote mother, but then later I thought it was implying that Sissy was that lady. I don't know. Comprehension.
I didn't have it. I think is whenever they showed the little tube, so I didn't write down the name that was on the tube. That's that, and then there's like one closer one that shows Harmony Cobel, but there's the James Egan Wintertide Fellowship.
So like some type of, because they said she went to school as well, right? So maybe she got some type of scholarship.
Well-
and they took her work.
Maybe. It seems like it's on a merit basis that you get to be in this Wintertide Fellowship because Milchick and Miss Juan were talking about the Wintertide Fellowship.
Yeah,
So,
there's
like, you need to
something
focus on your work and stuff.
So she's like the new, she's like just a brilliant young girl.
I figure. And she's a prospect for the fellowship.
Because Harmony was valedictorian and then also was part of the fellowship there.
Yeah.
So she was like the first Huang kind of thing.
I don't know if it ever comes into focus. You can't
No,
really
the next
see
thing,
name.
the next thing that pops up is the Harmony
the close-up?
close up over there.
Yeah.
So, and then we can go to the other stuff.
And you know, I often don't comprehend much in the show anyway, but you generally have characters that are also feeling that way, you know? So it's just hard to relate to what they're feeling for me.
Sure.
I was just giving you a hard time, wanting being like,
I gotta look up his actress. I recognize her from somewhere.
Yeah.
So that's like brainwave stuff, I'm assuming?
Standard Mr.
I was trying to see if it came into more focus or
Yeah.
anything. You know?
Standard pre-severed brainwaves.
Yeah.
And then post-severed brainwaves.
And down there, it looks like they're trying to sync up brainwaves.
Probably.
Yeah.
May have to go with reintegration kind of things too, because isn't that what they were trying to do? Was like
Yeah.
match them up.
Well, yeah, the
Back whenever
thing with
when Rigabi was trying to do that, right? They were
Yeah.
trying to like
sync up the brainwaves.
pair them up. Whatever that is, that roller coaster ramp. Yeah, I don't know.
Glasgow block.
Is that what that is? Is the Glasgow block?
Oh, it says glass in up at the top right there, and then it has a little paragraph there. This is all just
I have no idea what that is.
yeah,
Could be part of the code, the creation of the little device, maybe.
yeah, this is-
Yeah, there's this. Yeah, because it has a skull there, maybe.
Mm-hmm. yeah.
Might be talking about like coming in and where to put it and stuff too. The brain, the skull, and the.
There's a small diagram of the
pill
chip,
thing,
the
right?
severance chip itself.
The comfort, the control, I don't know what this says.
The control map.
Man, why people writing in cursive?
Because it's quick. Can kids read cursive at all today?
I know.
There.
Vision, verve.
Yeah, and it's like by candles and stuff. I can see the
Yeah.
tarot feel, but it has words.
It's all the tenets that they have, like the good things, the bad things.
Benevolence, probity,
Yeah.
wiles, verb.
What is that thing in the middle? Is that like a spine
Yeah.
bone or something?
It looks like a
Vertebrae?
A vertebrae from
Looks big, huh?
bovine or something.
Goat. Big goat.
Could be a goat.
It does
They have goats.
does look big for a goat.
They look big.
Was that a big goat?
Ah, damn, there's a
Flash of it.
Yeah, I know. It's so hard to like pause it there too.
I won't learn anything if we see it anyway.
It's a little boy jumping over like a tightrope or something is what it looks like.
Cool.
And it ends
Balance.
No, it ends in ESS.
Balance. Balances. Balances.
No.
Prowess.
Prowess of what?
Balance.
Balance prowess. That's the tenet.
I really need Cobel to go with Devin and Mark and just talk.
Well, I mean, we might get that now. but
Yeah,
more of the stuff
there's
there,
more
you know.
vertebrae up there on the shelf
Oh, what a
too.
vertebrae. Like talking about child labor. Like clearly, Lumon was doing child labor, right? Like
Yeah.
putting people in and having them.
I
work.
figure every single person in the town worked in the factory, and that's
Yeah.
why the
Well, he may also
whatever
be referring
was there
to,
before.
He may also be referring to like the Wintertide thing, what she was doing, like however old she was at the time.
Now, was he also in the Fellowship, or was he just at the factory?
I think he might have just been at the factory.
Yeah, I don't know.
She said that she was a Wintertide Fellow.
Yeah.
A Wintertide Fellow.
I'm not satisfied with this episode. Generally, I watch these and I'm like, I'm pretty satisfied in terms of what we got. I just don't know. I don't know what to think.
I'm satisfied by the fact that Cobel and Mark are going to be working together now.
Yeah.
I mean, this whole episode jumped back, giving us as much information on the back history of Cobel as, I don't know, maybe not quite as much as we had with Gemma. You know, I feel like the Gemma episode was longer.
I think it tells us as much as we absolutely need to know. Like, we want to know a lot more. But as far as, like, her motivations, her background, like, her feelings of resentment and betrayal and...
When the mom removing her own tube, I guess?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So it's shameful for Hampton to sell the stuff that they were huffing. She also was, like, huffing or trying to breathe in what was left of that tank with the cord.
I mean, I don't think
The
it
tube?
was operating. I think she
No, but like she's like trying to like.
I think
don't
she was
know.
just placing herself in like the bed
Yeah.
with the breathing tube, like her mother, like trying to bring a little part of
With
her
it being
back.
with
or
it being
something.
with it being shameful that he's selling it, is that just a matter of like because you're a drug dealer, or is it like this was sacred to us and that's why it's shameful to sell it?
No, I think it's kind of like it's what destroyed the town, right? It's what they both feel is responsible for this town being abandoned and not cared for, and you know, the factory shut down and everything like that, like the ether factory, right? So the fact that he's selling the thing that caused the downfall of their like,
Is that caused the downfall, or is it just Lumon leaving?
I think it's both, because they were huffing ether at 8 years old.
Because they said that she hated Lumon more than I did.
So I'm wondering, like, the idea, like, did she really pull out the tube, or did Lumon do it, or why? What was her... Did she have a frustration against Cobel?
Yeah. I also think that any truth that we might think we're getting from these characters is also inherently biased and could be their version of the truth based on what Lumon told them to say. So I don't know that I can trust anything that the other woman here, I don't know if that was Sissy or
Because I felt like when they were going into, like, what I thought was her mom's room, that plaque said Sissy. So then I was like, was this her room? And that little plaque thing on there was saying, like, this is whose room this is?
yeah, I don't know. I thought it was just hanging in the hallway.
But it was, like,
not-
next to the door, wasn't it?
I thought it was like 5 or 6 feet away from the door. I mean, maybe not quite that far, but like far enough away to where it wasn't like, you know, like a classroom number or like office for a professor or something like that, you know?
That lady was Dr. Grasnick in The Ring.
Okay. So there's,
Okay, it's just like a plaque on the wall.
yeah.
Not like
Quarterly Striver, 4th quarter year of vision. Youth Apprentice Matron. Okay.
Celestine Sissy Cobel.
Youth Apprentice Matron.
sounds quite culty.
Yep. Quarterly Striver.
It's like Utah.
She's...
Salt Neck, not Salt Lake City.
Hopefully the phone call, the Devin connecting with Mark, all that kind of stuff too. Like, yeah, we'll get some connections of what's going on inside, some what's been going on the outside, like what all Cobel's known.
I want some damn answers, Aaron.
It's interesting that they don't have dates. They still have, like, they're still following that same kind of thing, but it's 4th quarter year of vision, right? It's not a numbered calendar.
Yeah.
It's
Bad dates.
I want some answers.
Bad dates.
When I get those, when I get those answers, you know what I'm gonna do with them? I'm gonna-
no, he like pops it out of his hand like a bit of soap, right?
Right, Eric. Eric, no!
That's what I want. I want answers.
Sugar! Guys, thank you so much for watching Severance with us this week. We will be back next week with answers! Oh, I don't know. We'll see.
Answers.
Sure you subscribe so you miss out on next week's episode, and hit the like button if you enjoyed this. If you want to see more, there's early access, full length, and more all over at blindwave.com. Bye, everybody.